Hey YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a hair tutorial for you guys in which I show you my favorite trendy hairstyles for winter. Alright you guys, so the hair I'm going to be using in this tutorial today is my full lace wig from My First Wig. And it is the Alexis Malaysian Hair Simply Flawless Full Lace Wig in the texture Yaki. I'm going to leave you guys the link to this hair in the description. When you order a wig from myfirstwig.com, you get an entire package of wig care supplies, and it includes one wig carrier bag, one rat tail comb, a foldable wig stand, a polyester wig cap, 2 hair clips, and bobby pins. This wig is really great for anyone like me who isn't a hairdresser, doesn't want to put much effort into their hair, doesn't have time to do any customization. I literally didn't have to do anything to this wig to make it blend and look realistic. It's so easy to use and effortless. It's perfect for beginners. All I had to do was cut myself some baby hairs. I didn't even have to, I just did it to try something new, and I was ready to go. But yeah, like I said, all the details on the hair is going to be in the description, and we can get on to the tutorial. This first style might be known to some as Bantu knots, to others as top knots, and to others as space buns. I've heard it called so many different things. I'm essentially going to be putting 2 buns on the top of my head. I'm going to start by sectioning the hair on my left side. I go all the way down my middle part and then down my ear and take that rectangle of hair. I comb out any knots and I just make a ponytail. I then go on to repeat the exact same thing to my right side, go down to my ear, and I make a ponytail. The important part of this is to make sure the ponytail on the right is level with the ponytail on the left. I find that the easiest method for me is to just twist my hair around as I would in a regular bun. Some people like to do a little twist, they like to twist the hair strands together and then do the bun. Other people like to braid the hair and then do the bun. But for me, it just looks the most, I don't know, natural and laid back if I just twist it into a regular bun. Once you've achieved your desired bun shape, you should fasten it with bobby pins, as many as necessary to make it stable and neat. Once the left side is done, we can repeat on the right. In order to have a more natural look, I'm going to just use the rat tail comb to pull out some of those baby hairs that I told you guys that I had prepared before. Just looks a little bit more natural. Next, I'm going to show you guys how to plop 2 cornrows on the side of your head like Kim Kardashian, because that's apparently really popular now. The good news is it's super easy to do. First things first, I divide a piece of hair parallel to my middle part, and I divide that piece of hair into 3 parts. And then I start braiding like regularly, except instead of just braiding those 3 pieces of hair, I go downwards and I add pieces of hair from the edge of my head to the braid. I think you guys can see it better when I do it from the other side, but if you look very closely, I think you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to do it twice, but it's essentially a regular braid, but instead of just braiding like normally, you add other pieces of hair as you go down. And you keep continuing that essentially the whole time. Once you get to the nape of your neck, you're going to bring the hair forward and braid it like you normally would. Now, the tighter you do these braids, the more defined the braid pattern at the top is going to be. I didn't really want to do it very tight, so my braid pattern is not very defined at the top. I like to keep the braids kind of messy and loose. When I finish with the braid, I secure it with an elastic band, and since this is a front lace wig, I got to make sure to take that little ear flap down and take out all of my baby hairs. baby hairs, sideburns, whatever you want to make it look more realistic. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to repeat, do it on the other side, but it's the exact same thing. Take some hair parallel to your part, split it in 3, and braid downwards, always adding more hair to the braid. You gotta make sure you get all of the hair into these braids. I like my braids to be really big and loose, so I'm just going to go down and kind of like loosen up the braid so it looks a bit thicker. But this is essentially the finished look. This next look is an updo adaptation of the previous one, and it's perfect for scarves and winter weather. Essentially what I do is I take the 2 braids and I put them in a ponytail and I twist them into a bun. I feel like this is the perfect way to make a super casual look into something classy. It's easy, it's fast, and still super trendy. So my final suggestion for you guys is another updo variation, but this time of our first style, the top knots. We're going to start off by getting our hair into a nice high ponytail. This can be as tight or as loose as you want. As you can probably tell from my other styles, I'm going to have mine a little bit looser. And just like in the first style, we are going to twist and wrap that hair around the center and fasten it with bobby pins. And that's really all there is to it. This is the finished look. You could have even tried this style with 2 top knots like we did in the beginning. That's another idea. Anyways, I hope you guys like these looks and found this video useful. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and also if you have any questions, be sure to check out myfirstwigs.com, and I'll see you in my next one. Mwah.